Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Excel VBA Expert. In today's video, we are going to create a one VBA code which will help us to create an unlimited table in SQL in just one clicking, in just one click using VBA. Okay. So for example, here I have what I want. I want to create a one table. Okay, and the table name would be table one. Now is it would be table 2, and I want to create this table in this database. Okay, I have already opened my SQL. You guys can see how many database I have these databases, right? So Python data is one of them. In the Python data I want to create a table 2. My table 2 is not existing. If I would select use Python activate this database, I activated. Now I want to see how many tables are in this database. So you guys can see there are 10 tables which I have created so far in this database, right? So table 2 is not here. So what I want these are the header. Okay, these are the data type, and I want as soon as the user will click on this create table, the one table should automatically create in this database, I mean in the SQL, right? So in just few lines of VBA code, okay, that we can create and we can develop this, this utility which really will be very much helpful for the user, right? So let's test it. Okay, if I am clicking on create table, so now it table 2 has been created, right? This is the message box which I have got. Now I want to check really I do have the table 2 in my database or not. So if I would run it again, so you guys can see the table 2 right now has come. Okay, previously it was 10 tables, okay, in the Python data. Okay, but as soon as I clicked on that button, okay, so one more table created by the name of table 2. Okay, so here for example we do have lot of headers. Okay, and I want to create the table. For example, I don't have anything here. For example, now what I have a header. For example, I am just deleting this data, and now I'm gonna open this table. In this table I have one table. Okay, I do have a table. I have a table of this, for example. Okay, the header I have pasted here. Okay, I have pasted the header. I am just pasting here the text. Okay, and apart from text and this header also I am taking. Okay, I do have a data of this much header. I mean, how many headers I do have in one table? 12 headers I do have. I want to create the table. Okay, in the SQL. So one way I do have, I can go manually in the table and I can start to write create table employee data. Okay, and start to give the header name and data type and so on, right? So this is what which we need to do manually. Okay, every single time when we are going to create a new table. So I don't want this to be happen. I want the one place where I can only paste my header. Okay, and drag the formula and will click on the button, so automatically the table from those headers will create in the SQL. That is the requirement which we do have and we will be solving in this video. Okay, so I do have this data, so I'm deleting the model. For example, I do have this data, I'm pasting it here like this. I paste it. Okay, I paste it. Now data type I want to keep. Okay, and varchar for all the headers. If you want to change it, guys, so you guys can change. Okay, I did it. Okay, now I did it. Now very the one formula we need to write here, we need to concatenate here by the square bracket, this one. Sometimes what happen in SQL, okay, if you are trying to creating the company name, for example, this is so in this header the company space name, the two things are coming. Okay, just to avoiding this issue, we will be using square bracket. We'll give this header and a square bracket and space, then this data type name and comma in the last. Okay, as we do create it in the table, right? See, this is how we also do follow the things in the SQL editor when we do create it every single time in the SQL, right? But now here we are gonna automate it. Okay, so we are gonna automate it. So what exactly we have done so far, we have pasted our headers and we have given the data types of each headers. right? After that we used one formula to avoiding the issues while creating the table in the database. All right, for example, right now I do have python data, a python underscore data. If you want to create, you just need to mention and provide the table name. So it would be master data 1, for example. This is the table name which I have given. I want the table should create from this header under this database. If you guys want to change the python data, if you guys want to create this table in the different under the different database, so you guys can just change the name. Instead of python data, you guys can change anything, right? That demo also I will show you. So as of now that we have done the work in the excel which we need to do, right? So here we have done, we have given the headers and data type. After that we concatenated. Now the coding part is coming. I have already made the video wherein I told you to integrate. I told about to integration of excel and sql, wherein we had to enable one library which was microsoft activex 6.1 library, right? If I would press alt F11, so I have already added the module. So I would like to write my code in option explicit, okay? And I want to enable, we will have to enable one library which would be microsoft. You guys can see microsoft activex data object 6.1 library. I am just printing it and will provide you this workbook also for your practice, guys. So you can also download it from the description box, guys. Okay, so okay, so I hope guys you have understood this process. So database name I have given, table name I have given, and the tables headers I have given here, and the data types I have given. Okay, now I concatenated it also, but in the last we do need to remove the the comma from the last cell, okay, from the last header. That is the one thing which we need to take care of it. We can also automate it, but I don't want to make the coding very massive. So this is why I'm keeping the same things simple, so that you guys will understand in a very short way. Okay, so I am pressing alt F11. Now I have already enabled my external library which was microsoft activex 6.1 library. So I'm giving this sub procedure name, sub procedure, okay, create underscore table, okay. In few line, dim sh as a worksheet. First variable we need to declare, cnn as a new AuDB connection, and RST as a new record set. Okay, dim QRY as a string. The query which would be the very important aspects of this video. Okay, and after that string as a string. Okay, so I'm setting my sheet name, this workbook dot sheets underscore one. So this is sheet one. So sheet one I have given. So very important, the QRY. Okay, so here what we need to do, create table as we usually do in SQL. Okay, the table name would be in b6. So sh.range b6 dot value. Okay, b6 dot value. Okay, and after that open bracket. Then I need to concatenate it. Okay, so I would write worksheet function text to join. Okay, in text to join, what would happen if I would do in the excel? So what it would done, so equal to text to join. So here I am writing, for example, text to join delimiter, for example, blank. This would be true, and giving the range, okay, which I want to concatenate. So you guys can see what would happen if I will copy and paste it. So you guys can see now this is concatenated. This is what which we also need to do in SQL. Okay, so here we need to write sh.range. Okay, this would be the dynamic range from A8 to till the row where we would have the header names. Okay, so here from A8 comma A sh dot cells rows dot count a dot end xlup dot row. Okay, so that's what we have done. After that we need to close the brackets. Simple. That is the very important part. Okay, very important, I would say very important, the most important line of line. This is what we must, this is what which we need to keep in our mind. Okay, and after that string which we need to set provider SQL OLEDB 1.0 integrated integrated security SSPI data source. The data source would be, you know, this one. Right click, connect, and server name we have given, and after that we need to also define the database name which is in B5. Okay, so initial catalog and sh.range B5 dot value. This is what, okay, which we have done, and after that it would be cnn dot open qr, sorry, str, the string which we have set. Okay, after that we need to execute the query which we have written in the qry. Okay, so it would be rst dot open qry comma cnn dot close. Okay, we have executed our line. Then after the message box, table has been created. Okay, VB information. That is the simplest, the VBA coding I would say to creating the unlimited tables. Okay, and this would be something which would be completely automated. We don't need to spend so much time to writing the query again and again. Okay, as many times the people are going on SQL and they are writing the queries manually and they are giving the headers and data type, all those things, right? So we have done that. We will be right clicking on it and giving, we will assign the macro which we have written, create table. Okay, and after that it would be master data one, and under the Python data, if I would click on this button, text to join, it is showing me the error, text to join. Okay, text to join, it would be blank then true. That's what which I mentioned. Okay, which I missed, that's we did. Okay, if I would click on it, then table has been created. The master data one also should be here. If I would select, so master data, also master data one also is here. If I want to change it, master data one underscore 2 create table, one more table would be here if I would refresh it. So master data 2, right? So I hope guys you have learned how you guys can create unlimited tables in SQL in just one click using the VBA. All right, I would also attach this file, I would give you the link to download this practice file, okay, from the description box. Guys, if you have guys not understood anything, please do comment me, okay, in the comment box, and I'll definitely reply you back and we'll try to emphasize the same thing, okay, in the next video. All right, so thank you so much everyone for watching this video. Thank you very much.